Okay, now let us talk about humanity's silence, because silence is indeed consent, right? And we can no longer sit aside and watch these non-human entities that is parading around in human form as they go about poking the bear, right? As they go about provoking the Most High Creator. We cannot sit in silence and allow them to do what they are doing, right? We need to lift our voices and let it know that we do not consent. We do not accept what they are doing, right? Now, people in particular countries, especially in Europe, we're talking about France, Germany, Netherlands, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Austria. They need to start lifting their voices. The good people need to start let it know we do not consent. We do not accept what they are doing. Right? For too long, these entities, along with their human counterparts, have been kidnapping people's loved ones, their children. They have been brutalizing them, using them for all manner of evil. Now, the Most High Creator is going to be pouring out on humanity sooner than we think. And it is not fair that in modern times I got to be using a hole in the ground for a toilet. It is not fair, right? Why should I suffer because a handful of people, a handful of elite decide that they are going to poke the bear, they are going to disrespect the Most High Creator and His creation? Why should I be running by night because these entities are hiding among us, right? As they poke the bear, as they disrespect the Creator. People, we need to start lifting our voices. The Most High Creator's wrath is going to be pouring out on humanity, regardless of your religion, regardless of your position, whether you feel you're water baptized, Holy Ghost filled, right? You think that you'll be swept away in the rapture. The Most High Creator will be pouring out on all of us, right? We all have to flee to the hills. We need to start talking. We need to start saying, not in my name, I do not consent, so that when the Most High Creator's wrath is poured out on humanity, it can be directed to areas, to people who are involved, right? Why should I use leaves and grass for toilet paper? These are modern times. Don't let these entities in human form hide among us. We all work hard for our comfort. It's not vanity, right? Why should we run away into a cave because of what a handful of people are doing? We need to start talking. Whatever is around the corner, you need to understand it can be directed to the individuals that are involved. But if we do not talk, then we all will have to face, right, a 2,000-foot sword wielding God that is coming to exercise vengeance. We all have to go through that trauma, right? We need to talk. We need to state clearly, not in my name, right? People, you need to lift your voices. Silence is consent. And not because I mentioned Europe, it doesn't mean it is not happening in other parts of the world. Children and people are going missing. It's an epidemic now, right? You cannot keep doing what you are doing and don't expect to be punished. You don't expect any repercussion. We need to start talking. Why should I be held responsible? Why should I be caught up in whatever wrath is going to be poured out on humanity, right? For a handful of people. They are the ones going about disrespecting and poking the bear. So they are the ones who should face the full wrath. We need to push them out, right? Understand what is about to happen. Judgment is coming to man. You need to direct them in the direction where these wicked individuals are doing their acts. People, come on now. We've kept quiet for far too long. Playtime is over. Now it's time for you to shout out, not in my name. I'm not a part of this. I've got my family. I've got my life I've worked hard for. Why should I suffer? Why should I go through all of this because of what a handful of elites are doing to people's loved ones and children? Understand, playtime is over. It's judgment time. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.